You know, you never leave your boat. If you've got something to hold on to, you hold on to it, you know, because, you know, are you going to make it? Are you going to make it through those waves? We didn't have life jackets on. It would have been very difficult to make it to shore. We were a full quarter mile, if not more, from shore, without really good flotation and laden down with literally hundreds of pounds of water and clothing that, you know, just would have made it unviable unless it was the only opportunity. You know, having gotten through an emergency call, didn't seem to make sense to leave our boat. So that's what we did. Hi, I'm Alonzo Knowles. I live in Traverse City, Michigan, which is located in the northwest lower peninsula of lower Michigan, surrounded by beauty and the outdoors. I've spent over 40 years fishing and over 30 years hunting. I do a great deal of deer hunting, upland game hunting, waterfowl hunting, and fishing is probably where I've spent most of my time, from being a guide in Ontario for 10 years when I was younger, to fishing the Gulf Coast in the winters, the Gulf Coast of Florida that is, and of course the last 20 years here in Traverse City, Michigan. My skill sets when it comes to fishing and hunting I think would be invaluable to a group that was trying to survive in the outdoors. Also my camping abilities, hiking, experience that I've spent doing those things, not to mention the leadership qualities coming out of being a contractor, could be definite assets to a team trying to survive. I am a general contractor. I build primarily vacation and retirement homes, and when I'm not doing that and being a dad or a husband, I spend most all of my time in the outdoors. Last fall I was duck hunting with a couple of my friends and we got caught in a big storm, ended up capsizing, you know, trying to hang on to the bottom of a boat for a couple of hours in, you know, very, very cold water, almost completely hypothermic. You know, I was down to my last breaths. I really was. I couldn't move anymore. I couldn't hold on to the bottom of the boat anymore. When we finally were rescued, you know, you're mortal at age 48, you know. I mean, it's not like you're a little kid and you're just learning for the first time that, you know, that you're not immortal. But at the same time, you know, you're shaken. I mean, you know, you've been in that situation where you and your friends and, you know, in my circumstance, my pet, you know, were in mortal danger. I mean, you know, we were that close to death, and, you know, the only way we survived it was by working together as a team and, you know, keeping each other attached to the boat, if you will. It's not like we were on the boat, we were in the water, but we had something to hold on to. You know, it was really fortunate, but it took a lot of work to do that. And with hypothermia, you know, you can't understand it if you haven't been there. It doesn't hurt so much. I mean, it's uncomfortable, but what's really uncomfortable is not being able to move your fingers anymore, not being able to move your arms, you know, being in a situation where you're getting to the point where you've got the will to survive, but you didn't have the ability to survive because you just couldn't hold on anymore. You couldn't do anything else. About that time they found us. You know, the fog lifted and we made it through it. I've lived here for about 22 years. I moved here from Florida after meeting my wife, who I've been married to now for just a little over 20 years. We have a couple of kids, Tucker, age 17, and Tegan, age 15.
Basil doesn't know what to do.
I think you got good.
Yeah.
Oh.
What? Saying your last prayers and, you know, and really feeling like this was it. And then having come out of it, you know, I feel some confidence from that, but at the same time, you know, it really shook me. And, you know, at this point, I feel like I need a challenge to move on and get back after it.